Hi, I'm Bill Misko, personal trainer here at Refined Fitness Studio. Welcome to our vlog today. Today we're going to be working on the GTS equipment, made famous by Mr. Chuck Norris. If it's good enough for him, it's certainly good enough for you to get a workout on. We're going to be doing basically an upper body, lower body workout, focusing on the chest and the back, the legs, a little bit of shoulder and core mixed in. So we're going to be going over 8 exercises. Before we begin, I'll just go over some of the safety tips because this machine is a little bit complicated in terms of the maneuvering and the shifting of the elements, and you got to make sure that safety is first and foremost. So basically with this machine, there's 3 kind of ways that you can make things more difficult. First and foremost, you can change the angle. So to do that, you're going to lift up on this bar, and you're going to pull back here, and it can shift every angle. You just got to make sure that it's locked firmly into place before you get started. The other options are going to be to add weight to the actual board, which you can do by just adding weight on the side of the bar here. And then the other option is just to go unilateral using one limb at a time instead of both limbs to pull yourself up. So to begin, we're going to start with a chest exercise. It's going to be the basic chest press. So in order to set this one up, you're going to get on the bench, straddle it, get a nice comfortable position. You're going to grab the handles and making sure they're coming underneath your armpits, so making sure that the chest press will stay nice and tight. When you get nice and comfortable on the board, you can get your feet up if you want. All you're going to be doing is coming straight back, pressing out straight. Straight back, slow control, and then explosive movement forward on the exhale. I'll do a few reps of each exercise just to demonstrate. And to release, you just want to make sure that you release the handles and you can slowly release the board. Okay, now we'll move on to a back exercise. So this will be the basic straight row. So again, you're going to straddle the board, get nice and comfortable on there. Get a firm grip of the handles. And again, you're just going to be coming straight, just like an upright row, pulling forward, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Exhale, and that slow control release. This machine requires a lot of stability, that's why it's so effective. So you're making sure that you're not using momentum. Again, if you want to make that more difficult, you can go to the unilateral, pulling up with just the one arm. Or again, adding weight or changing that angle to a slightly steeper angle to make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, we'll move on to a leg exercise. So I'll switch over to the other side here just for time's sake to set up. There is all these various accessories that you'll need to get familiar with for the various exercises. So this is going to be the basic leg press. So you're going to get as low on this board as possible to get the maximum range of motion that you can. You're going to get your feet up on the board. You can have your toes just slightly sticking up. And again, get nice and low on the board. Then you're just going to press up. A nice slow controlled release. And again, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can go unilateral, one leg. Or you can get into the explosive movements, adding in that jump. And so that's the basic leg press. We'll move on to a core exercise. This one's often referred to as the wood chopper. So it takes a little bit of stability just getting up on the board. You want to make sure that whatever way you're going to be grabbing the handle that's behind you, not in front of you for this exercise. So you're going to get nice and stable, that nice wide base on the board. You're going to grasp the handle, slowly pull it forward, and you're just going to be just like you're chopping wood, coming straight across. Exhale. The closer your hands are in, the easier it becomes. Get your hands nice and elongated, it becomes a little bit more difficult. So that's a great core rotational exercise. Really works those obliques. You can find you add a little bit of weight on that and it gets quite difficult. So we'll move back to a chest exercise. Again, this right here is going to be attached to the board whenever the board's going to be moving. You're not going to be using that, you just place it in that safe holder right here. These handles can easily adjust right here, they come down. And again, just making sure they're fully locked into place. I'm going to bring these slightly. This is going to be the basic pull-up. So you want to get your chest right to the top of the board. Get nice and comfortable in there. Grasp the handles. And you're going to be doing that basic pull-up. And again, adding weight, we're going unilateral to make this exercise much more difficult. Okay, we'll move on to a back exercise. This one's going to be for the lats. So again, adjusting that angle. There's lots of different slots here to make it more challenging, more difficult as you progress through. Just going to reattach the pulley system. This one's going to be called the lat pull-over. So you get on the board, nice and comfortable. And those handles. Nice and comfortable on that board. This is going to be the straight pull-over. And the key here is just making sure you've got complete stability of that board. You're not letting momentum do any of the work. So we'll move on to a shoulder exercise. This one's going to be the opposite of that pull-up. Just going the opposite direction, isolating those shoulders. So again, you're going to get that chest straight up as close to the front of the board as possible. Grasping the handles, and just simply that shoulder overhead press. Again, keeping full stability, coming back to close. We'll conclude with just one leg exercise. So in here you have a little pulley in order to put up this leg holder here. All you're going to do is you're going to grasp this here, get those feet in there. Get nice and comfortable on that board is the key for all these exercises. And then just doing that straight leg. Then again, to release, you're just pulling yourself up, get a nice control, pulling those legs out. So again, the key to these exercises is making sure that back's firmly pressed into that board, you're engaging that core the whole time. This is just the basics, some of the basic exercises, and there's literally an infinite amount of exercises you can do on here. So that's the basic 8 exercise, chest, back, legs, a little bit of shoulders, core workout. So thanks for joining us here at the Refined Fitness blog. Again, I'm Bill Bisco, personal trainer here at Refined Fitness, and please check in again for the next blog next week.